Shalom. Shalom Yasharala. First and foremost, I'm going to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. It's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And in a quick lesson, just going to get into, man, look forward to the world to come. Look forward to the world to come, man, because after this kingdom, man, if you don't know already, hey, it's gonna be Yahweh Shai's kingdom after this, man. Right? No more pain, no more suffering. Just gonna be nothing but joy and order. You know? I'm gonna go ahead and get that. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." Right? And we're living in Esau's end. Right? He's the last one, heathen, that's going to be in rule. Before Yahweh Shai comes into rulership. Yeah, he's going to be the last one in rule for Yahweh Shai kingdom come. Right? And under Yahweh Shai, and under Yahweh Shai establishment, we're gonna be good. Everything's gonna be flourishing. Everything's gonna be in its proper order. Everything's gonna be exactly how it should be. Not like how it is now. Bizarre world. You know. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Bizarre world. The exact opposite of what is supposed to be. Everything's supposed to be. It's a marvel thing. But this is Proverbs chapter 29. Verse 2, it says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice." Not only the people, but really just all of creation is going to be rejoicing when the righteous in authority, when the nation of Israel is in authority, right? Let alone we're going to be in a whole different bodies. I'm going to get into that as well, right? God bodies. We won't be able to go off anymore, so we're going to be able to fulfill the law to its fullest. And I'm going to continue to read this. "But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn." And right now, all of creation is mourning. All of creation is fed up with this devil. All of creation is like, why the fuck is this dude still in rulership? Excuse my French. But why the hell is this dude still in rulership? Esau Edom, so-called white man. Because he ain't doing nothing but fucking shit up anyway. Making shit worse. Just causing havoc, causing hell up in Babylon the Great. You know? So you should be looking forward to the world to come. And, you know, I know I've made mention of this many times before, but, you know, of course, you know, we always got new listeners. That's why, you know, you got to talk about the kingdoms. That's why it's so important to talk about the kingdoms, or not kingdoms, but the kingdom to come, Yahweh Shai kingdom. Or, you know, watching, you know, exhortational videos from brothers. You know, I know one of the YouTube channels I watch is, you know, Manatazak. And that's a brother that makes a lot of exhortation type of videos of like just glimpse of the kingdom. Like at least like give you an idea. You know? And brothers need that, man. Because it gives us something to remind us of what we fighting for. You know, this ain't no little thing that we fighting for, bro. We're fighting for eternity. We're fighting for a spot in the kingdom. In Yahweh Bashem Shai's kingdom, man. A good spot, meaning. You don't want to be a 2/3 in the kingdom. Yeah, you're going to be walking down around with your head down for real. But if we fighting to be part of the elect, we fighting to be considered friends of Yahweh Shai. Let that sink in. But Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 2, it says, and the title of it on top says Yahweh Shai, the example. You know? Well, it says Jesus, but you know, Jesus, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, his real name is Yahweh Shai. Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 2, it says, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God, of Yahweh Bashem Shah, of Yahweh. Right? It's like, so for our Lord Yahweh Shah to endure what he had to go through, he literally focused on what he was going to receive, and what he was going to receive to ultimately make it through it, man. He knew he was going to be set on the right hand side of Yahweh, right? He knew he was going to be pretty much set, but he had to go through this though. So he kept his focus on it, and ultimately he loved his people as well, man. Even though he was in the flesh, so he had to deal with the flesh because he didn't want to do it, but he understand it must be done. This must be done. Because ultimately he loves us too, man. He loves us, man. Because that's why when you read in the Gospels, it always goes into how he had compassion upon his people, man. That's why you think he was healing them. He didn't. Yahushua don't like seeing us in this lower state, but it's part of the movie though. It's just something you got to deal with. But continuing on, I'm gonna go ahead and get I'm gonna get John chapter 14, verse 3 says, 14 and 2, my bad. It says, in my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would not have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. All right, so Yahweh Shah, he's preparing galaxies, universes, all them things for his elect. Because guess what? We're going to multiply a fuck ton. We're going to multiply a lot. Right? And that's how it's supposed to be, man. It's not going to be a burden like it is on this side, man. That's how you know we in fucking hell. It's like, I'm chill out. That's how you know we in hell, man. Because it's a burden to birth somebody here. Yet, Lord tell us to be fruitful and multiply. It's supposed to be a beautiful thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. It still is, but it's just like, just not here. Not in hell. Not in a place where Esau is ruling and just destroying everybody. You don't want to bring somebody in here, but if you do, it's still a beautiful thing. You're not wicked if you do it. But yeah, man, Yahweh Shah, he's preparing galaxies, universes, planets, just all for the elect, man, for you. If you are part of the elect, this means he's preparing it for you. Let that sink in. That's why it's so important to pray and hope that, man, that you do make it. See, I pray and hope that I make it, man, because I want to be one of the ones that the Lord was preparing a place for. I want to be considered a friend of Yahweh Shah, not a traitor. I want to be able to look at Yahweh Shah and smile. Not walk by him with my head completely down in shame. I want Yahweh Shah to tell me, hey, well done, good and faithful servant. I want to hear that. I want to hear that, man. That's something that the elect, or the hopeful elect, because I'm not going to say I'm the elect, but, hopeful elect desire. This is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 26. It says, a new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. In other words, this is going into the new body, right? He's going to put your spirit in a new body. Because your spirit, like scripture says, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So, I always go into it, man. The flesh is what holds us back, keeping us from doing things that we really want to do. And we got to fight to do it, But let it be wickedness. It's easy to do that, right? So, Lord, he's going to give us new bodies to where we can't even go off anymore. Matter of fact, I didn't read that yet. I'm going to read that next verse. It says, Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 27 says, and I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. So you're going to be able to keep the law, statutes, and commandments 100%, 144% without even trying. Just like you sin without even trying, we're going to be able to keep the law, statutes, and commandments without even trying. Hell, we're going to fulfill Deuteronomy chapter 28, 1 through 14. We're going to be able to feel all them blessings that the Lord is going to give upon us. Because right now, we're living 15 through 68. And that's a lot of curses. That's what we're dealing with. But soon it's going to flip to where we're going to fulfill 1 through 14. We're going to be blessed everywhere we go. Everybody's going to be starstruck to see us. Do you not want that? These are the things that you are fighting for. These are the things that you're suffering for. And these are the things that, hell, that I got to hear myself. I'm just, hey, call out Yahweh Shem Shah. I'm being used as a vessel to, teach this to you. But hell, it's uplifting me. Just to go into it. It's uplifting me, man. So why not fight for Yahweh Shem Shah, man? For the kingdom of heaven, man. Because it's all going to be worth it anyway. We don't deserve it. It's like it. I'm going to get Romans chapter 8 and verse 18. It says, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." Exactly. There's a reason why it says that, man. Because what the Lord, what Yahushua is going to give us, bro, it's going to look like, it's going to make what we went through down here like a cakewalk. But it's kind of hard to see now because we're in the midst of it. But if you endure to the end through the power of Spirit Yahweh Shem Shai, you will see. I will see, Lord willing, that it was all worth it. Hell, I know it's going to be all worth it, man. I just pray and hope that the Lord keeps that spirit on me, because he can take that spirit off of me whenever he wants. So continue to look forward to the world to come, man. Keep your focus on that. Allow you to keep fighting, keep going. This is 2 Esdras 8 and 1. It says, "And he answered me, saying, The Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few." All right, so this world, man, let the 2/3 enjoy this shit. Oh, damn, excuse me. But yeah, let these heathens, let these 2/3 enjoy this bullcrap as a world. All right? And the only ones that's looking forward to the world to come, it's going to be ultimately the elect. Because they're going to ultimately hate it here completely. But anyways, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I want to end it out by saying, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Berchah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time, I say, Shalom, Yesharallah.